Driving it, let's now head into our first particular report from the Islamic banking, where the Islamic banking microfinance is serving women financially, and that is through Ustawi, that has launched the first women microfinance banking system to help and support women save as well as acquiring loans for sustainable financial growth. Now, during the launch, the Minister for Kampala urged women to take part of this initiative and make sure they benefit more. Let us have a look on this one. We do return to discuss with you on it.
2 years on now, the unpredictable course of the pandemic continues to upend prospects for growth and poverty reduction in a move to help improve women's financial stability. Ustawi Microfinance Limited has launched the banking institution to help women attain funds. It's the first of the women-oriented microfinance.
We're offering interest-free credit services to the underprivileged women and girls within the peri-urban and rural areas of Uganda, with the ultimate objective of improving livelihoods at the family level. And you'll agree with me that with women, you will have a trickle-down effect. The children, the relatives, and at large the nation. Thanks to Ustawi, agricultural asset financing, we're looking forward to working with agro-entrepreneurs. And I mean, the backbone of Uganda's economy is agriculture. We look forward to working with agro-entrepreneurs and extended credit for projects including agricultural machinery. We know that it requires heavy financing, and that is something that women cannot access. True or false? Can I have some engagement? Used in pre-harvesting and post-harvesting farm activities. This product will prove essential in improving agricultural finance, translating to improved food security.
Hajat Misa Kabanda is the Minister for Kampala Metropolitan Affairs. She says government, through its policies, is integrating poverty eradication programs through microfinance regulations.
Some have lost their property, their cars and everything, and their homes have gone because of fake institutions. The government has made efforts in promoting financial inclusions among Ugandans, especially the less privileged members of our society, especially women and the youth, by putting in place programs like the Myoga and Cash Development Model, which I believe will go a long way in improving our well-being. The government has promoted the plight of women through different initiatives such as Women Development Fund, Uganda Women Entrepreneurship Program, an initiative of the government of Uganda that is aimed at improving access to financial services for women and equipping them with skills for enterprise growth, value addition and marketing of their products and services under the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development.
On behalf of government, she promised to work together with Ustawi, advising them to always take advantage of politicians.
And I advise that we work with us politicians. We shall assist you where possible. That's why I came with my sister. You might be in existence, but when you don't work with us, people will not appreciate. So we have to assist you. We appreciate whatever you've come with, but we have to assist you to push it. So the ball is in our hands. Use us, you're welcome in our offices. Finally, I wish to call upon the targeted group to use the Ustawi credit responsibly and effectively to improve their welfare and that of their families generally.
We want to give these women a chance to make something of themselves, their families, and by extension their communities. Like it said, when you build a woman, you do what? You build a nation.
New projections of global poverty by UN Women, UNDP and the Paradis Center of International Futures estimates that globally 388 million women and girls will be living in extreme poverty in 2022 compared to 372 million men and boys. But the outlook could be far worse. In high damage scenarios, this number could balloon to around 446 million women, rather for men and boys about 427 million. Rita Cabanyero, Smart 24.
And we're speaking about over 400 million women and girls, over around less than 400, that is between 350 men and boys that are going to be living in poverty. That was estimated with the UN Women living in poverty for around this year. And I want to share with you now, where do you find yourself living from? Are you one of the groups that are being highlighted on, or do you want to actually just take a drive on and make sure you get more opportunities to at least, you know, eliminate you from that particular category being highlighted that will be leaving the poverty line or even below the poverty line? That is very, very absurd in case actually it is to happen. But what you need to know about empowering women in financing or in financial inclusions, even banking systems. Women have an average account of around 40%. The recent highlight of around the World Bank indicating a 40% of bank depositors and borrowing, and you realize that this is still a less number accounted for or compared with the number of men actually embracing banking technologies, embracing digitalization, even when actually women are, or they seem to be the ones that need these particular services directly, especially the saving services that could be maybe even loans or getting creditors, because most of them, you know, are independent at some point in running the home, and running a home comes with a lot, indicating, you know, you have to make sure there is food, you have to make sure you dress up, because a majority of the women around the country tend to be some, if not 60% actually, some of them you find they're being neglected, or the responsibility is just piled onto them, so leaving them without options, but rather to just cry out for government all the time, government to come and rescue their desks. But hey, without government, you can still make that living, you can still earn. Just do embrace what non-government organizations are doing. Embrace opportunities from the private sector, because at least now digitalization has come your way. Make sure at least when you are wanting to be on certain platforms, for example, banking, we have got now use of mobile money. You've got that phone, even when it's a USSD used, that is Daily Star, with just, you know, the Amapesa, Kamapesa, the button made phones, or the small phones, portable phones. You can still be part of digitalization through mobile money, or even embracing the e-commerce revival that is happening. But just because at some point, I don't know if you're stubborn, and I do not encourage you to be stubborn at this particular one, because when you become stubborn on financial services, that means you're going to be limited on a lot of product activities or service delivery. So as I conclude on this one, what are you doing to make sure you are part of that ecosystem that everyone is singing about, in regards to making sure we go digital, in regards to making sure we go e-commerce, and make sure we save for the future? Because I mean, when you've not saved something today, that means there is gonna be nothing for you tomorrow. So the save starts today. So about the women-oriented microfinance banking system that is oriented with Islamic banking is going to be saving, helping women save, helping women attain credit, and maybe helping them also create more emphasis in regards to innovations that will be coming up. So even when you're not a Muslim, because you may be scared, like, hey, that's a Muslim entity, hey, that's for Muslim. No, it's across. I mean, the service is there, just that it's an Islam oriented, but the service is for everyone. So do not be scared to just go and truly get that loan there, get to know more detail on how you can be a part of that sustainable development as we still head into, or as we still advocate for sustainable living. That is therefore what we had around the Islamic